Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Student Success Stories, and I'm your host Shagun Arya, the Chief of iThrive Academy and Research Center. And today we have another new guest with us. So welcome on board, Fatima, and we are excited to have you with us. So we would love for you to introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, Shagun. My name is Fatima Ahmed, and I'm from the UK. And I studied on the iThrive Academy course from batch 9. And I found out about it through various social media posts and things. And it really sparked my interest to want to know more about nutrition. That's how I came across iThrive Academy.
That's actually very interesting because you are a batch 9 student and currently we're like 40 batches over. Right?
Yes.
So you've been with us for a while now. So how
Yes.
has that been, and what was your first reaction to understanding and seeing what the course offered? And it's an Indian course, so were you skeptical at any point that maybe this might not be the best suited for me?
I mean, I was a little bit, I wasn't skeptical at all because at the time when I found out about iThrive, it was COVID times.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was, talking about vaccines and, over medicating people.
Mhm.
Nobody was taking any kind of initiative, and everybody was kind of like blinded by all the things that were going on at the time.
Right.
And um, and then people were suffering with like lots of side effects and things. And it really made me think that there's something definitely deeper than all of this over medicating people. There's
Mhm.
got to be something else. There's got to be a link with your health. There's got to be more that people need to understand about their health. And so iThrive was the first course that I ever found that dedicated itself to all of these topics.
Right.
Because I mean, you do find nutritional courses here and there, you do find them, but they don't include everything,
Hmm.
from start to finish, the blood work, the functional movement, the every single thing. So,
Yeah.
when I found it, I didn't think whether it was from India or anything. I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. So, yeah,
So
it's been
was
a
that
great.
the major motivation for you to like join the course? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And apart from that, do you have any prior nutritional education?
I don't know. Literally, I have no nutrition information at all. It's just merely our interest that I wanted to find out more.
So did you feel that at any point you were overwhelmed by the content of the course, or was it maybe at some point during the course you thought that, okay, maybe this is not the right choice for me? Was that a thought that came?
Slightly it did, especially where it came to like the biochemistry thing. I got a little bit
Of
confused.
course, yeah.
My tutor at the time, she was so lovely, and every time I asked her for help, she never hesitated to help me. So it made me stay on, and I didn't give up.
That's great. That's great. And how do you think the course has impacted your professional life, your personal life? Has there been any change pre and post the ICFN course?
Definitely. Even though I don't pursue it professionally, it
Hmm.
definitely has deepened my understanding of nutrition. I look at meals more mindfully. I'm more mindful about my health. And it definitely has opened a lot of avenues with things that I might possibly be able to do in the future. It's yeah, like I said, with my personal life, it's definitely made me look at things in nutrition and health in a way that I didn't do that before. I didn't do it
Right.
before. Yeah.
That's actually quite interesting because people have this notion that only doctors or paramedical fields are supposed to do such professional courses and
Yeah.
certifications. But it's actually good to hear that you did not do this as just a means to
Mm.
help you in your professional life, but also as a mean to understand what health is overall and how you can
Yeah.
suit it best for yourself and your loved ones as well. So that's really a good, very very good
Yeah.
intention, in fact. Okay, and do you think you had a favorite topic or there was a topic? I think biochemistry was one that you detested, but was there a topic that you really loved?
Yeah, there was, in fact, functional movement. I love that because
Okay.
I'm really big on, fitness and physical movement and things. So, and it was very different because I thought it might just be based on like working out and, the importance of it.
Yeah.
But it didn't just teach you about like different types of workouts and things. It told you how to make the best out of your movement. It's not just about, running on the cardio machines and things like that.
Yeah.
you can use movement to really work, for your health rather than against it. Some people do a lot of exercise, but they don't even know the correct method of the exercise. There's so many different types of movements. There's so many different types of movements that you can implement in your day-to-day life that aren't even a part of like a specific exercise. There's different ways of sitting we were taught. Where to place your weight, how to support your bones. There was so much in that module that I really, really enjoyed. So yeah, functional movement has got to be the one.
That's actually a very interesting choice because, first of all, like we said this a lot many times, that there's a distinct difference between exercise and movement, and
Yes,
that's something that people tend to overlook. So,
absolutely.
so that is, I think, something that you really highlighted here.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like, do you have any real world examples where the knowledge from iThrive's course has actually helped you in real life as well?
Yeah, definitely. It's helped me a lot with regards to my understanding of blood work and the importance of how your blood is literally a window to your health. So even me myself, I get my blood tested more often than I used to, and I have more of an understanding of the blood markers. And it's not just low vitamin D or something like that. It's like, what do the inflammatory markers mean? What is it? What does it mean for my health? What type of supplements I'm going to take? That's how it's impacted me in real life. And it has definitely helped me to look after my health in a way that wasn't possible before that. And I've also talked to other people about the importance of keeping up with your blood tests, not just the general ones, but the whole detailed check to see what's actually happening inside your body.
And
So
have you
yeah,
personally felt any change in your health
yeah,
pre-post?
definitely. Yeah, because sometimes what happens is you tend to just take the normal multivitamins, like, everybody tells you, you know what, you're feeling a little bit weak, just go to the shop and buy some multivitamins. But you're not, what happens is they all get mixed up and they're not targeting the things you're actually lacking on. So when you actually buy the supplements that you're actually lacking on, and as opposed to things you might not be deficient on something, but you're just taking it as a multivitamin, and also what's inside of them, if buying them organically, things like that. So it's definitely helped me. I felt my energy levels have definitely increased when I've looked at my blood reports and targeted my supplementation in that way. So yeah, definitely
You've
it
seen
has.
that difference.
Yeah, definitely I have. Yeah.
That's good. That's actually really good to know. And what was actually your favorite part of the learning experience at iThrive Academy?
I absolutely loved the whole new community that I kind of got to know. There was a lot of, especially towards the end, the group work, the case studies. I really enjoyed that, making friends from a different country, collaborating together, working on stuff together. I really enjoyed that, and I absolutely adored the teachers who, like, they were so dedicated. And any questions that you even wanted to ask them outside of the lesson, they were very willing to help. So I think overall it's been a very enjoyable journey for me.
And on the contrary, was there something that you found very challenging during the course? Like, did you feel that the content was very easy to understand and apply?
Yeah, the content was very easy. I did not struggle with anything besides perhaps a little bit of the timing. I just needed to make sure that my timing was correct, obviously, because I live in a different country. But other than that, I made time, and the content was very easy to understand. Yeah, so nothing particularly challenging, no.
Okay, that's sweet. And have you taken any clients professionally after this, or you've just applied this to yourself and to all your loved ones?
Yeah, as of yet, I haven't actually taken on any clients professionally, but I've definitely helped the people around me. It sparked a lot of conversations about health. I can actually contribute to those discussions now. And, yeah, definitely, I have been helping people, just friends and family.
Okay. And
Yeah.
do you have any idea about what the traditional nutrition education actually entails, or is that something that you've been familiarized with before?
I think it's just normal. Like, I think they just talk about normal vitamins and things like that. What's good for this? What's good for that? But I feel like how your course is different is that firstly, it targets the root cause of diseases. That stuff is not really spoken about in normal nutrition courses. They just talk about different food categories and things like that, but they rarely focus on diseases and their root causes and how can we fix them. And also another thing is that the approach that iThrive has is that not one size fits all. Every person will have a different catered health plan. And to understand that is something I've learned from iThrive. Yeah,
I agree, because like I've been practicing as a nutritionist for a while now, and I've seen that no matter how many clients I've gotten, no two blood work, no to symptomatic list will ever be the same. It's very subjective. So like you said, right, it's not a one size fits all kind of approach that we have. So that is something even I agree with, that it differs from what the traditional nutrition knowledge is disseminated as. So that is true in what you said. And all in all, would you like recommend this course to your loved ones or your friends or anybody? And do you think there's any such one profession that will benefit from this course, or is it like okay for overall anybody to take it up?
I definitely recommend it because the knowledge and the insight that you gain from it is incredibly beneficial. I would definitely recommend it. It can be beneficial for like a wide range of professionals, probably health coaches, personal trainers, also doctors, nurses, anything like that. It can benefit anybody because they can be equipped to provide a better care for their clients. And also, just generally, anybody who's passionate about health can definitely join the course because it's not free from benefit for anybody.
That's fair. But tell me this, Fatima, was this term functional nutrition prominent back when you had done it? And have you started hearing more about this? Do you think there's been a shift in how well it's accepted? Especially you live in UK, right? So you that's more common there than it had been in India back then. So is that something that you felt there's been a shift of people's mindsets more towards trusting functional nutrition as an approach to health?
Yeah, even when I first got to know about it, even over here, it wasn't that commonly heard of. Like, yes, people were pursuing like careers in nutrition and things like that. They were doing it, but definitely, as of lately, people have their mindsets have shifted to opting for a more healthier lifestyle and trying to avoid fixing everything with medication. Definitely, it is the case. People are hearing about it more. There's a mindset shift greatly.
Yeah, even I agree with that. Even in India, we've seen that. Earlier, I mean, a couple of years back, people hardly spoke about functional nutrition. They hardly knew that there was a concept of such. And now to see that, people are actually all opting for this alternative healing modality, that's actually very refreshing to see. And I think it's bound to grow from here, because they've seen results, right? They've seen there's actual science behind it. It's not voodoo. So I think, so I think that's basically helping them trust us more. But my last question to you is, do you have any pearls of wisdom that you'd like to share for anybody who's considering enrolling in this course?
I'd say that definitely go for it because it's a huge transformative opportunity. I'd say that there's a few things that you should bear in mind if you are going to enroll on the iThrive course. Is that firstly, approach the course with an open mind. Like I said, that there's a huge field of information, and there's so much in the understanding of the interconnectedness of the bodily systems. There's so much, and like we touched upon earlier, that no one size fits all approach. So if you're coming with that approach, you might need to change that. Also, is that definitely engage with the content and the people in the course and it will leave you with a lot of collaborative opportunities and lasting connections, and enjoy the course. I'd say that.
That's really sweet and really good advices that we've heard. I mean, make use of that community that you build through the course, because like you said, you get a lot of collaborating and networking opportunities, so you can actually tap onto that. So apart from gaining all the right knowledge, you also get to know a lot of people who are doing, see, there are nuanced things that everybody is doing in their own field, right? So it's really beautiful to watch that knowledge being shared in that community that we have. Right? So
Right.
thank you so much for joining us, Fatima, right from
No,
UK.
you're welcome.
It's been a pleasure. You've been with us right from the very beginning. So
Yeah,
it's good to have you with us, and I hope that we just keep learning and growing.
definitely. Likewise, likewise.
Thank you so much. Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right.
Take care, everyone.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Cut. Yeah.